Welcome,
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 welcome, welcome to the JO
welcome to the
show.
JO
Welcome
show.
to the JO
Welcome to the
show.
JO show.
Welcome,
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 welcome, welcome to the JO
welcome to the
show.
JO show.
Welcome to the JO
Welcome to the JO show.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors, like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics, from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the JO Show.
Welcome,
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 welcome to the JO.
welcome to the JO show.
Welcome to the JO.
Welcome to the JO show.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the JO.
Welcome to the JO show.
Welcome to the JO.
Welcome to the JO show.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy. It's your boy Jo. This is the Jo Show Unedited. You feel me? We talk music. We talk movies. We talk sports. We talk entertainment, and we damn sure talk all things Cleveland. EP, man, what's going on, big dog?
Nothing, man. Just hey, you know my slogan. Just happy to be here. Another day, another week. Hey, it's the JO Show Unedited.
Yes,
Your
sir.
shoulders ain't rolling like that. You are a what, JO?
You are a hater. You are a hater, man. You are a hater. Hey, man, happy Friday to everybody. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Happy to be alive. You feel me? What's going on? Yes, sir. This is the JO Show Unedited. I'm your boy Jo. That's your boy EP. And listen, if you clicked on this, thank you. As always, man, we definitely appreciate all the love and support. Continue to show that shit. We're gonna give it right back to you. We are streaming on multiple platforms. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. Listen, on Instagram, go hit that link that's in the bio at the JL Show One Word Unedited. On Facebook and YouTube, at the JL Show One Word Unedited. On Twitch, damn it, it's one word, the JL Show Unedited. EP, what's going on, man?
Man, if y'all ain't out here sharing some of the stuff that we've been putting out, this is your opportunity. My man just gave y'all the rundown. So just please share, like, and subscribe. I'm doing good, JL. I just don't know what else to talk about. I mean, shoot, I want to know what's going on in the land because ain't nothing in the sports wise, ain't nothing surprising us besides I
Oh, get you back here, brother.
no, you good. What I think I wanted to say is, it's still getting kind of hard. I don't know if it's for you or anybody of our viewers, followers. It's hard for me to call them the Indians now, as well as the Guardians. I just call them Tribe.
Yeah.
Anybody else having that problem where you like they still the Tribe? That's the only thing I could think of that, besides what's going on in the city sports wise, that I could think about talking about. I don't know if Abdullah got a boxing match or, what's going on, who doing what, this and that. But, I'm doing good, brother.
That's what's up, man. How your week was good. You got through another week, man. You know?
Amen. Amen. You already
Yes,
blessed
sir.
that?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yeah. What you doing
Well,
now is blessing me.
um,
I'm sitting the fuck down. I ain't out in these streets.
hey, you
Yeah.
better know it, man.
So thank
Sometimes
you.
ain't nothing wrong with just sitting the fuck down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taking what they call a load off. You feel me? Shit, like just fuck that. Just relax, man.
Oh
You
man,
feel
this
me?
nigga went 1988. Hey, sit your ass
Yes,
down. Take a
sir.
load off. Take a
Just
load
take a
off.
load off. Hey,
Yeah.
go ahead, man. Look, man, I hate to start the show like this, but I always want to when I see stories that just touch my heart, man. It's kind of sad, and my thoughts and prayers. I'm gonna go out to the family of Alexis Lee and John Jr. Collins, a couple out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So Alexis is the fiance of John Jr. Collins, and I guess she had lost control of her SUV and crashed and unfortunately succumbed to her injuries, and they reached out to her fiance John Jr. and on his way to the site, he too got into a car accident where he lost his life. And I thought that was the craziest most like dog, that shit broke my heart. That just
Yeah.
I don't even hear stuff like that. So when I heard it, it was just absolutely heartbreaking, absolutely just unimaginable that, there's two lives lost. They left behind a 4-year-old son.
Mm.
They were set to get married next year in February, and dude, we keep talking about how life is so precious and how life is so short, and I know that we don't take that shit serious. Like it's just some shit that people think is cool to say.
Right.
Hey man,
Right.
life is short, man. Life is
Right.
short. But do you really live by that? Do you
Right.
really move by that? Because
Right.
there's so many, instances where it's showing you that that shit is real. Like,
Mhm.
and to hear that, man, it's just heartbreaking. And to the families of both, man, Alexis Lee
Mhm.
and John Jr. Collins, like from me, from EP, from the jail show, man, my heart, it just, I can't even imagine what you guys are going through. And to that 4-year-old baby, man. What up, Vincent? What
Yeah.
up, big
Yeah.
dog? It's
Yeah.
just unimaginable, unthinkable, and I just, that shit, it hurt me. Like it
Yeah.
did. Like it, cause I just don't hear shit like that. And then when you hear it, it's just like a surreal moment. So I can only
Yeah.
imagine what the family is going through, man. And
Yeah. And look at it like this. The one thing that and I'm not out here to preach, I'm not certified to be a preacher or anything or to reverend, but what you're doing is, we are reverends. I mean, we're giving you relevant information and, spiritual aspects. But that just show you, JL, God works in mysterious ways, man.
yeah,
I just took your wife and your potential wife and your potential husband, and y'all still back together. You see what I'm saying? That y'all
oh,
gonna look over this baby. This
oh,
baby is gonna live a legacy for
oh,
both of y'all. So yeah,
oh,
it
that's
gave me
deep.
chill bumps.
Oh,
But
that's deep
like I said, I'm not no certified preacher.
for
But
sure.
if they want the real from here, and we talk everything from sports to music to everything Cleveland, these two Cleveland brothers talking to each other. But if something could motivate anything or anybody, let's talk as a human, anybody, that yeah, I definitely want to go ahead and get that out there, Jo. That yeah, life is so precious. And that's what we try to talk and preach on here without being that level is that just sometimes think twice. That's what I want you to do. Is it worth me shooting this man? Is it worth me doing this? Because at a snap,
Yeah,
your life could be gone. Not just something tragic. This it could be some kind of health issue.
yeah,
It could be anything. You see what I'm saying, JL?
yeah,
And that's what I want the people to hear from me. That's what when you was talking, that touched me more or less to the fact that, Dad, I never left my wife.
yeah.
I never left my wife.
That's deep, bro. Yeah,
So I'm sorry to hear that, even for the community, meaning the people that gotta live, drive by the scenes or
absolutely.
all that, man. Like that's a lot. But I know that boy is gonna be taken care of. That community gonna take care of
Oh
that boy.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Besides the grandbaby, the grandparents rather, not the
absolutely,
grandbaby.
for sure. So yeah, just wanted to get that out the way before we jump into the show. Definitely, thoughts and prayers goes out to both families. And
Yeah,
yeah, remember what EP said, man. Love wins, and also remember life is short, and that's a real statement. That's a real
yeah.
statement. Yeah. Hey,
I
but
mean, like for real. Let's just say something real quick, and I'm gonna let you go into that jail. But
okay.
like for real, just think about it. If you in your 40s, how many more decades do you think you got it?
Phew.
Me personally, I say 3.
Sure.
And I'm 40, and I see how fast 40 came.
Yeah,
This shit is precious, man. Take life
man.
serious and walk with God. Don't walk with pride. Walk with God, man. And that's all I'm gonna say, Joe. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate that. Got a shout out, man. Got some shout outs, man. So my city, our city, Cleveland Heights,
Hmm.
they're taking a vacant church that's located on North Taylor Road, and they're transforming it into a shelter for homeless women and children.
Amen.
Um, I think that is pretty awesome. I got to shout that out.
No, what it is they watching our show, JL. They watching the show.
for sure. So look, so it's
They see
called
what's going on.
the Myers Manor. It's a 24/7. It's a 24/7. Yes, sir, man. Prayers up, Bird. We already know, man. It's a 24/7 transitional shelter,
Mm,
and what it would do, it will provide a safe, nurturing house for families in the Cleveland Heights, University Heights area. Excuse
mhm,
me.
mhm.
The house holds up to 6 families at a time. It didn't specify the time frame or anything like that, but excuse me, but it was led by a group called Students of Promise, and it's funded by Cuyahoga County ARPA grant. And it's going to give families opportunity to get back on their feet.
Right.
Shit happens. Everybody falls through hard times, and it's
But it's
like,
only for women and children, right? Or is it
yes,
for
sir.
males too?
It's for women and children. I mean,
Just
yeah.
women and children. Okay, but it's still changing lives. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Yeah, because of course, a lot of times,
Mhm.
the men does his own thing that
Mhm.
creates this woman and child to be by themselves. So, I think it's a pretty cool thing just so that, you know, because when you get to situations where you're down, you get to situations where you don't know who to turn to, and
Right.
now to know you have somewhere to turn to, you know what I mean? Shout out to Cleveland Heights again, man. I'll let y'all know it'll be opening up this summer. So yeah, if you need a place and want to be taken care of and be able to bounce back, that's the place to go. For sure. So shout out to them. Excuse me. Another one. Black Frog Brewery. The first black owned brewery in Cleveland. Um, located on 1966 East 166th Street, Suite 100. That's Cleveland, Ohio, 44103 if you don't know. So the guy, Chris Harris, he is an Army vet. He started in 2014 in Toledo, and he brought it here. And dude, I haven't been there yet. What I've seen and what I looked up, it looks amazing. It looks dope in there. It looks very black owned in the sense of it feels like an inviting, warm place to be. You know what I mean? And it's right next to there's a place. What's the name of it? Shit. But anyway, it's called the Pearl's Kitchen, and
Okay.
it's a chef Tawana Williams. She's also in there. They share a space, but she got good food in there, and then you got good brewery where they give you beer selection, wine selection, and cider. I just thought it was pretty dope because
Now
black owned.
is the Black Frog producing the beer that they are they making
Yes,
the IPAs? Okay,
yes,
thank you. Yeah.
yes.
All right.
They're creating and producing their
So
own. Yes.
they a
So,
real brewery. Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
sir. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, Black Frog Brewery. And if you ever in the city, check them out, man. Because I am going. I'm gonna take the fiance down and check out what they got going on. Because the shit
You
look.
going down there tonight?
It won't be tonight. No.
Okay, because the sun
I,
just came out at 7 o'clock. So go ahead.
I know, but it's still cold in the mofo though. That sun
All
just
right.
out here for sure. It's kind of
Yeah.
chill in this boy. But yeah, I'm looking for like maybe next weekend or something because holiday weekend, quote unquote. So
Yes,
we can
sir.
try to figure it out.
Now let
Hey,
me
so let me
say
ask you.
this.
Go ahead.
So for the shout out to the women in children's home. Ladies, take advantage of the resources. I am so proud to know that my city is taking care of women and children. Only reason I
For
asked
sure.
Jo if the man could be there because I know facilities separate the man from the women at these
I
places.
mean, they
But you said families. That's what
do.
made me think. Like, are they taking a group of family, the mother, her kids, and the father, and they married, but they going through something? We need that too. But shout out to that, man. That's really touching right there. Because I thought we was gonna talk about Cleveland Heights with what's going on at City Hall. Now, if you don't know what's going on there, I'm gonna let you know. The
Talk
mayor
to
got
me.
his wife running it.
What you mean?
Look up the allegations right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no.
Jo, pull up Cleveland Heights mayor.
Oh
So I'm
no.
glad
Okay.
we trying to do something to save the city
Yeah.
because
Talk. Talk to me, brother.
Oh,
Yeah, what's
so bro,
happening?
the report says that employees at Cleveland Heights City Hall. It's been already documented. It's been on the news. It's all the way down here in Columbus. Look it up.
Wow.
Cleveland
I've been
Heights
under a rock,
mayor.
man.
Yeah, look it up. Cleveland Heights. I want you to look it up while you're on air so you can
I'm
laugh.
looking it up as we speak, sir.
Okay, Cleveland Heights mayor is pretty much
Khalil.
in silence
Mm-hmm.
because his wife has been just coming in there, not an employee, and running the show. That the staff has finally had enough and has reported. And now they're trying to get these allegations from him, and he ain't talking. Like she's fired people, ran people out of there, all kind of stuff. Like, when
Yeah.
did it become that
Wow.
your wife
Wow.
that doesn't work where you work could tell everybody? And wow. So they show
Wow.
some real. Cleveland Heights
Yeah.
has came up since we had did that. That made
Yeah,
me
I'm looking at it
proud
right
because I
now.
was mad
You're
at
telling the
that.
truth. That's
I
insane.
was laughing like,
Yeah.
isn't this a white chick? Like, hey, Cleveland women different. No
Yeah.
matter if they white or black. She at his job.
So, but what is she doing? Like, she's calling the
She's
plays.
not.
She's
Thank
pulling the
you.
strings. Like, that's what
Everything. Yes.
they doing.
Yes. Not certified. Look this shit up, bro.
I'm trying to read it as
Did
we
a
do it. Like,
whole video.
I'm just reading a little what they're giving me as far as the caption right now. And
Yeah.
they did say that
Yeah.
there's been controversy, including questions about his influence of his wife, Natalie, and former staff members filed a civil rights complaint, alleging that McDaniels made, some remarks, and that like I'm trying to get into it, but like
Yeah,
that's
no, I'm keeping it all
insane.
the way 100 with y'all.
That's insane, man.
Wait till you get to the part that she runs the show and comes in there every day and tells him and everybody else what to do and what's going to happen and what's not. Come on,
And,
J.O.
and this is what the city official people are saying that she's doing. She's
It's
coming in and running
on the news.
the show.
I don't see how
Shit.
y'all ain't
Yo,
seen it. It's
no,
on the news.
yeah. I mean,
Fox,
I really don't.
ABC.
Honestly, I don't watch the news. That could be one reason. I
Yeah,
just
I
only
don't
watch.
either. It
Yeah,
just,
so
I'm flickering. You know me, I don't do the
shit ain't
social
come across
media.
my feed or nothing. Like
Right.
I'm upset about that.
Here I
That's
go.
insane.
Do everything Cleveland. I don't get on the social media like that. JL know only if I'm posting and doing this. And I might run across something. It might send me, man, crazy JL. The mayor of Cleveland Heights.
Yeah, but
Wife.
what I'm tripping off of is like, so if that's the case, what up, big dog? What up, Tone? What up, baby? Like if that's the case, then like, so he gets to work, and then she comes in later behind him and tell him to get up out the chair, and then she sits in the chair and she
I
start
don't know
pulling the
about
string.
that. I
Like
don't know
so,
about
what?
that.
So like she slide him notes, or like she
No.
like
She's
put a
coming in
bug in his
there.
ear, like
She's coming in there working probably 5 hours a day. They said
oh
constantly
yeah, right,
throughout the week. And
yeah,
she's running the plays. Like, this
yeah.
person needs to be fired. She'll make racial comments. Like, she runs some shit.
Jeez,
Knowing Cleveland Heights is a Jewish community. Anybody lives in a
for
Jewish
sure. Yeah,
community.
if you know, you know. Yeah.
But how did you get out of pocket so much so that your security of the city hall is letting her come up to his office and just run the show? Ma'am, you got to have a badge. Who's signing her in every day? That's what I
Him?
want to
Shit.
know.
Why
Thank
not
you.
him?
You
Yeah.
busted. You out of here, bro.
I mean, I don't think she needs to sign in. She's like the first lady, so to speak. So like, they know who his wife is. She walks right up in that boy.
You're probably right. And if she's the one, and I'll take everything back about your sister, but if she's the one that got that doggone women's community and children center up there, you can stay.
Okay.
We'll just make sure you can't make no more racial. You got to work from
Yeah,
home.
we'll make like a
Yeah, yeah,
cafeteria for
yeah.
you.
You
Like,
work from home. That way, no
yeah,
more racial slurs or anything. But you did a great
that's
deed.
crazy,
So
dude.
if she's the one that approved that shit, yeah, you deserve to stay. You know what I mean? But it was a civil rights suit. And I ain't mean to take too much time talking about it.
Oh no, that's
So
what's up.
that's why.
Insane. Yeah, did
Yeah.
not know that, huh?
Yeah.
Did not know that. And look, I got a question though, but it's based toward the ladies. Like I'm trying to get women involved with the JO show. And even if you're not watching live right now and you go back and watch this, I want to hear your thoughts about this because I thought it was kind of weird. So Hooters, they're like introducing male waiters. Hooters. They are, look.
Oh shit.
So they are introducing male waiters in some of their establishments. But here's where the question is for ladies, because women hate Hooters for the attire that the women wear.
Not
And
always, but majority.
I mean, yeah,
I'll
but
give you that.
majority, yeah. I mean, not always. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Not all y'all. Come on now, not all y'all. You're right.
Yeah, the ones that like to go to Hooters and what's the
Yeah.
name, Peaks and shit, that's
Yeah.
cool. Or the ones that like to go with their man to a strip club. I like them type of females. Go ahead,
If you say let's go to Hooters, they're not going to think you're going for the food. Is what I'm saying. Like they're definitely going to think the food is second, like optional, so to speak. And it's like, no, I'm going for the food, but it ain't my fault they wear this shit. Like, but
see, I try to train my female since we trying to grab the females. I want these type of females. You know what I mean? Like, if we going to Hooters, even though you're not thinking I'm going to eat, ladies, I'm gonna be eating something else later. All right, so come on, let's go to Hooters. Let's go to Hooters, get some wings, drink, watch the game. Let me see the one I want to go ahead.
Yeah,
we
gonna
back.
get right at Hooters
We
and
back.
take her back to the crib.
Back. So, ladies, if you that type of girl, like that's what I like. Like one of the things.
I'm not
Go
controlling.
ahead. I'm gonna let you ask a question. I got my question for the ladies. Go ahead. I got my question for the ladies. Go ahead, JL. Sorry, I apologize.
Hey, look, but here's the thing though. So, with that being said, it's not going to be like Hooters is known for the skimpy attire, but this is going to be considered like regular attire. So my question to the ladies is like, do y'all think that's fair? Like, do y'all think y'all should have balls and short, like little shorts on men, or like, what the fuck is the point? Like, what's the point then? Like I didn't get, so I'm like, I was trying to make sense of it when, I got this story. Shout out to my fiance because she had mentioned this shit. And I'm like, well, she was like, excuse me, she was going back and forth. Like, we know they get to wear little skimpy outfits. I'm like, I get that. And if that's the case, then why not just have your own? Like, why would you have to integrate Hooters? Like, just make your own. And they had a cute little name for it. It's called Hoots. Like, I'm like, well, okay. Excuse me. Have your own then. Like, what would be the point of bringing it into Hooters if?
Well, I'm not a woman.
Like regular waiters, then like, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah, I'm not a woman, and I can see that point because I'm not going to Hoots. So you know what I mean. Like, at the same time, I understand the women when they see the other females dressed like that, but at the same time, we can't, offend the other people that's out here. What if it's look, Mr. Sweet Thing, he want to be a cocktail waitress and he want to wear with the Hooter girls. Yeah, he want to wear with the Hooter girls wear. Right.
And be upset when he find out that the outfit ain't what he thought it was going to be.
I feel females should actually get together and create a Hoots. I'm not going in that motherfucker.
Of course not. I mean,
it's cool. I don't go to Hooters now, so
me neither. I ain't been to Hooters. I don't even remember the last time I've been to Hooters.
Or Twin Peaks, like.
Yeah. But like the question was just like, well, then what is the point of bringing them into Hooters if they're going to be dressed like regular staff? Like, just create your own entity and do what you want to do. So yeah, the question still stands for you ladies. Like, how do you feel about that? There will be men integrated into Hooters, but they won't be giving y'all no eye candy. They'll just be regular men. Like, what's the point? You know what I mean?
They'll be ex-Diddy workers. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Hey man, that trial it's gotten weirder and weirder and weirder. Like as the
I
trial
stay
has
away
gone
from
on.
it.
Like
I
I
don't know
definitely
none
have.
of
It
it.
just every
Only
now
thing
and
I
again
know,
I peek. Yeah.
only thing I know, you see what I wear, right?
Yeah,
This
for
right here,
sure.
I'm a Cleveland fan. I'm happy my nigga Cuddy ain't get picked up. That's
I
all
know,
I'm
right?
saying.
I know,
I don't
right?
know nothing else about the shit. I don't care to try to stay on it. That's some rich people problems. But they ain't
Yeah.
get my nigga from the land. That nigga came on quick after the trial. He was in the hallway. Thank y'all for y'all
Yeah.
support.
For
This was
sure.
hard. It's over with. I'm cool. Like,
I'm
leave me
out
the
of here.
fuck
Yeah.
alone, nigga.
Yeah. Don't ask me no more. I ain't got nothing else
Hey,
to say.
look,
I've
yeah,
said it.
I,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
y'all ain't told me I gotta come back. Thank you. So, but what my thing for the ladies is this: since we do want to bring in a female audience in here too, but on some real, ladies, I want y'all to go back to understanding a hoe versus what's going on now.
Mm,
See, a hoe was somebody that was out here fast in the streets, you know, or this is how she get her money, and she was who she was. But why not? Why does this new music make it a new term now? Like you an Instagram model, or you doing this, or you doing that, or I get it. You know, it's a lot of mental why people want to change their body. My sister done it, got all this and all that. I get it, but at the same time, ladies, what we understand is it's some real good women out there. Y'all don't have to fall into that trap. You know what I mean? But when is it, oh, cool that the new age is this music and all this? Like, it's cool to be like, nigga, where your wallet at? You know what I mean? So, when you brought up the Hooter thing and you brought up the thing for the ladies, I got question too. Don't be like, oh, y'all niggas be fucking around and all that. I don't want to go into the debate because all niggas don't fuck around. So I just wanted somebody to help elaborate how did we get to this point in life and society that yet it's cool to just fuck around. Not that I don't have no female, I ain't got nobody, whatever, I understand we just having fun, but at the same time, how is being a hoe got to be into the point of being cool? So that's my take on it,
But like
ladies. I just need some
what
answers.
okay, but what's the hoe though? Because okay, let's just say you're single and you're just doing you. Men do it all the time. We're not a hoe. I mean, maybe women might call us a hoe, but like we're not stereotyped as a hoe, but
No,
they
let
are.
me change. Let me change the dynamic of how I was coming off because obviously you didn't get a jail. That the
No, it
thing
went over
is,
my head. Talk to
yeah,
me.
the thing is this: if me and the lady go out on the first night and we hit it off, we vibe and we kicking it, and we had sex, that don't make her a hoe.
Okay.
She just
Yeah,
had a good
yeah,
ass time and party. I'm
yeah.
talking about where these chicks like, oh, they looking for niggas with the money, as y'all always did. But now it's like, nigga, where the wallet at? You could
Oh
be
yeah,
to,
it's at an
and
all
you
time
could
high.
live in the city and know
Okay.
that you could live in the city and know that it's five niggas she has bust down.
Yeah.
But she just worried about getting her nails and her hair done and looking good with this damn. Can we stop that? Like, can
Yeah.
can somebody tell me how did we get to this point?
Um, I don't know. I mean, can men take some blame for it? I mean,
I mean, it
has
could be a lot of niggas have sucker attacks with females feeling like
for
they is
sure.
the niggas.
Yeah,
So I don't
for
know,
sure.
but I just want to know how did we get there from a female's point of view in life. When
Well,
we
that's a good
said a
question,
hoe,
man.
that
Like,
means she was nasty. She out here fucking in the street. Now y'all make it like it's cool. Girl, get that money. Shit, I would have did it. I would have got like. When did we get to this?
I mean,
I'm just saying,
yeah, shit
ladies, there's
changed,
still
man.
good men out there, and there's still good women out there. But somebody explain to me. This is what I ask. Can't nobody explain to me. Not
Straight
no
up.
female.
Well, ladies, if you watching, man, if you watch this later, please, please answer it. Answer it genuinely,
Yeah.
straight up, straightforward. This is the jail show unedited. We right to now. Ain't no edits or nothing. We straight to the point. You feel me? So Yeah, I think that's a great question to ask. And ladies, I think if you got an answer, please share it.
Yeah.
Please share it with me, EP, and the Jail Show Unedited. We are streaming on multiple platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, and we're on Instagram. At Instagram, gotta hit that link that's in the bio at the Jail Show One Word Unedited. On Facebook and YouTube, at the Jail Show One Word Unedited. Twitch, damn it. One word, the Jail Show Unedited. You feel me? We gonna keep turning this clock on you, Twitch. We gonna get there,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Hey, so you remember the movie 21 Jump Street?
Yeah.
Well, we have a real life 21 Jump Street here in Ohio.
Meaning?
Yeah, 24-year-old Anthony, I think is Labrado Sierra,
Oh yeah.
or so.
You talking
Dude,
about the new age 21 Jump Street? Yeah.
dude, we got a
Yeah.
new
This
one, a
nigga
real
was
life
what?
joint, bruh,
26, 24-year-old nigga?
Dude was 24 years old, enrolled as a 16-year-old. He was arrested on Monday
Yeah.
on a felony charge of forgery, you know what I mean, using documents to
Right.
enroll and attend Perryburg High School.
Right.
He was there from 2020, January 2024 until May 14th of this year. Bro. Bruh. The dude had driver's license. Dude had a social security card. Dude had he had temporary protection from he was temporary protected by the U.S. citizen, like by the U.S. citizenship and immigration. They gave him like a temporary protection status, all type of shit. And you know, what up, big dog? What up, D Trent? What a dooski, man? You already know. And excuse me. So he enrolls as a an unaccompanied minor or like a homeless kid, dude. And to get through basically an entire school year, it's insane. and what was the worst thing for me? This was the worst thing for me, dog. Is that you played soccer and you was swimming, and you made the JV squad at 24 years old.
I don't blame you. Nigga, kids is
Whack,
fast.
dude.
He all right. Shit, he probably was a
You
good
couldn't even
line.
make varsity,
He was
dog.
a good
Yes,
linebacker.
high school.
Yeah.
Yes, dude, 24 years old, man, enrolled into Perryburg High School in Ohio, and was there for an entire year playing sports and everything, getting help from the community. Everybody was pouring in, giving them all type of support. And you are 24 years old. I said, if this ain't 21 Jump Street, dog. Dude said, I want to go back to high school.
Can I tell you something? A lot of this shit has been going on for years. It's not gonna stop. You know, like they said with the kids
from high school right now.
it's kids. It's kids that be having full-grown beards, look like they at their second term at Cuyahoga Community College playing high school sports, and you want to question the shit. It's a lot of other things. It's a lot of other things. The United States been doing this for a while with the baseball players. Remember, the niggas been playing in Little League, 18 years old, passing saying they 14, just so they could get over here and, you know, get on the baseball squad and shit like that. So the shit don't surprise. It was just funny that it was in Ohio. And I said, he's smooth Perrysburg. Like, that's Trump County.
Perryburg. You kidding me? He's that small town. He came and got in.
And these niggas that do this shit, the cool thing about it is they don't do no pedophile shit. They don't fuck with the girls. They didn't say he had a girlfriend and nothing like that. The nigga strictly wanted to do it all over again and wanted to think, hey, it was protected. That's what gets me. He was protected the whole time.
Yeah. So that was the question that I had off of that. If you had an opportunity to go back to high school
at 26
and do it over, period. But if you had an opportunity to go back to high school and do it over, like what would you change? Yeah, what would you change?
Me personally.
And for y'all too
with
as well, man. Shit.
with
Talk to
the
me.
technology that they got out here nowadays,
Yeah.
I would be cool on all. I wouldn't even
I
have
could-
no friends, Jr.
Yeah.
I would just get my motherfucking shit and stay focused on my sports. That's all niggas know me for.
Yeah.
Is playing sports. I ain't talking shit. I'm past the proficiency test in the
Yeah.
8th grade,
Yeah.
and I'm on my way.
Yeah.
With this technology, nigga,
Yeah.
just imagine if we could have a podcast and we in the motherfucking 10th grade, nigga. Get the fuck, come on, bro.
Yeah.
If I could do it all over again,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to touch me. In the
Yeah.
90s with this technology,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
And
I
yeah,
said,
at 13, not now. I would never want to go back now. But like,
nah,
yeah, if you can go back to high school at 13, do it over. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think the same. I think if I'm 13 in this era, like you were
right,
saying, then yeah, the technology and everything. I mean, the answers are at my fingertip. Like
right. I don't
I'm
kick it with niggas.
I'm
Yeah,
acing everything. I'm not thinking about shit else. Yeah, I'm playing sports. I'm getting my work done.
I'm out.
I'm trying to graduate at 16 and shit. Like I'm
Right,
trying to be on
right.
the early enroll at somebody's campus at a D1 school,
And the
getting ready to
street
light that
knowledge
bitch
that
up.
Cleveland people have, female or male, nigga, it's over. Cleveland would be bigger than LA if we could go back to the 90s with
So,
these technologies and
yeah,
everything else.
yeah, yeah,
Remember, they try to claim LeBron did it. No, nigga, if we could have gone ahead and broke the internet back then
bruh.
with the technology, these kids don't understand. I wouldn't even be talking to nobody. I wouldn't have a girlfriend. I would be only on getting my sports right and caring about like life. See,
Yeah,
one thing we didn't have to worry about when we was growing up, Jo, and anybody else that's watching, if you grew up and graduated in '99 or the early 2000, actually the 2000 is the last, the cutoff. But from the '80s to then, nigga, we just had fun. Fuck that school. Nigga, I know
yeah,
what I gotta do to get credits to get in there.
yeah,
Nigga, I'm
yeah,
gonna do the
yeah,
minimum. Niggas playing
yeah.
sports could be smart as fuck, but just getting them 2.5 just to be able to be eligible.
Facts.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like, come on,
yeah.
man.
True facts. Yeah,
Us with the education and putting in the work, the facilities, we had to go to parks, either
yeah,
from Euclid or Cumberland or Kane Park. These niggas got facilities.
yeah,
Talking about
yeah,
facilities.
yeah. Like pro style. Like,
Thank
dude.
you.
Yeah, yeah. And I'd have definitely went viral by now. Yes, sir.
Thank
I'd have
you.
been viral, brother. Yes, sir. I dig it, Trent. Like that's
Yeah,
some real shit. Things would have been, yeah, yeah. I'd have,
yeah.
especially if I'm able to still keep what I know, but just put it back in the 13-year-old. Oh yeah, man, please,
JL.
yeah,
My
man,
second
please,
hustle will be I'm the TikTok king. I
yeah,
would just have all kind of shit in Cleveland Heights that was going on there.
yeah, for
Nigga, they'd
sure.
have
Like,
been like, nigga.
bruh, that shit crazy. But look, they
Hustle would
gave,
have been on the court.
yeah. So, dude. With that being said, though, the dude is in jail right now on a $50,000 bond. If he does get out, he can't leave the county or whatnot. And yeah, I think it sucks because again, you don't know a situation to where you do that. Like you
Yeah.
gotta be fucked up. Like wait,
Mhm.
I would hope like because again, you didn't hear any like perverted, you know what I mean, like messing with a child, any type of girlfriend type of shit. Like he probably just really didn't have nowhere to go. It was like, man, how can I
Reinvent
whoop
myself.
the system? How
Yeah.
can I whoop the system one time? And
Yeah.
yeah, took his belt
Yeah.
off for a year and,
Yeah.
and got it in.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got caught. I would love to know how he got caught, but
He got caught being on JV.
yeah, he's out here destroying people. Why is he not on varsity?
Playing with the 10th graders.
Ah,
But let me ask
shit.
you something. This is what I was gonna bring up that was funny to me. That I gotta give a shout out. Y'all know my homeboys is Cam and Mace. I love watching them, man. This it is what it is. But they made a good point. So Scottie Pippen's wife, you
Oh
know,
yeah,
Scottie Pippen's son plays in the NBA.
yeah.
Not only did she mess with Scottie Pippen's teammate's son, she's
Mm-hmm.
messing with one of her son's teammates on the team. And gonna have the nerve to say when she did it, she had COVID, brain vid, or however she put it. So I ask
I
y'all
missed that.
this. This is weird. The WNBA is out, right, y'all? So what if a man dated a WNBA's players, you know, wife or whatever, and then turned around and dated a WNBA like one of her my daughters, say for instance, her teammate. That shit nasty as fuck. You would look at that nigga like he got a real fucking problem. Not only was he dating one of the WNBA's wife
Yeah.
kid, now he's dating another kid on his daughter's teammate.
I mean, that's touchy. That's a touchy
Oh my
subject, man.
god,
'Cause,
that would be weird,
they
wouldn't
they
it?
would
You
they would
said
say,
bring
"Go
something for
ahead,
the
girl, get it."
ladies.
They like, "Go on, girl, get it." Okay, get it. Yeah,
It would
you know,
look
there's some
fucked
double
up.
standards. Yeah, there's some
It
double
would look
standards in
fucked
that.
up if it was a man that did that.
I mean, it's
You know
definitely
what I
double
mean?
standards in that regard. I mean,
I
that's
watched
just
you grow up as a little girl,
hmm
dated you, and then dated one of my daughter's teammates on the WNBA.
yeah,
You would be looked at as fucked up, nigga.
yeah.
But
And
if a man
I'm
did
still
that shit,
looking
it
at
would be
Scotty like,
weird.
damn, that is cold blooded. Scotty. She going younger and younger. Like it's like, damn, that's a Kruger for real. She is in attack
That's what I
mode.
was saying earlier. Ladies, when is this cool chasing the bag type shit? When is this going to stop being acceptable? Like, if a guy did that, it would be, oh, this nigga EP nasty as fuck. He just fucked with his wife's teammate, kid, and then turned around and dated his daughter's teammate. And said the only reason he did it because had COVID and they was in the house together because he was staying with them. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, shit,
We
Jada
are,
had an entanglement. I mean, it's
that,
I mean, that's how it goes. Like,
but they relationship based on this. I ain't in no relationship to date one of my daughter's teammates. I ain't in a relationship to fuck with my wife's WNBA child.
touchy subject.
It's
Touchy.
touchy. When are we
Yeah.
gonna make shit acceptable, man?
I mean, this is the
That's
new
weird.
world, man. This is just the
It's
new
weird.
world, and it's unfortunate because it doesn't have to be that way. Like, there's other ways to do it, but sometimes that fast way is the best way for people. Like they just choose it. And let's be clear, these young cats, they gotta be a little bit more smart too. When
Yeah,
you dealing with somebody your mom's age and shit, like
yeah. And,
careful.
and, and, and I don't mean to be harsh or anything like that, y'all. I'm just telling the truth. I'm trying to get to heaven. That's the only thing I'm worried about, JL. I'm
So,
just trying to get to heaven. So I'm gonna
so
tell the truth on some shit, or I might be like, wow, that does kind of shock you. You know what I mean? It
yeah,
does kind of shock you.
that is absolutely crazy, man. Excuse me. Hey, listen, Pete Rose, man. Now that he's gone, they're gonna reinstate him. And they said that it was like, you know, a historic decision. I'm like, I thought it was pretty whack. Yeah, I know what he did, but if you're
Man,
gonna reinstate him, give it to him while you're here, man. Give it to him while I mean, give it to him while he's here, man.
fuck them. If
long,
I was
long,
if I was his family, JL, not to cut you off,
I know you're
I'm
going.
not.
Go ahead.
I ain't accepting shit. Fuck y'all.
I thought it's pretty
I'm
whack.
not even talking about the Cincinnati Reds when he did the shit. I'm not talking about anybody but Major League Baseball. And this is how y'all blackball people. The situation is we give so much forgiveness for other shit. The
Yeah,
problem is these motherfuckers couldn't get the money back from Pete Rose.
yeah, yeah,
So that's what it was. You couldn't get your fucking money back, and you don't know how many games. You just know uh approximately how many. But you can't get your fucking money back that you gonna do him like this. But now that he gone, you gonna
yeah.
open it up, bro. Fuck them, man. Excuse my language, ladies and gentlemen, but that's some bullshit.
That's how
Cincinnati
I
should
felt.
be like, man, if I'm Pete Rose's family, I ain't accepting shit. I don't care if y'all do induct my dad. At
Yeah,
this point, nah, fuck y'all.
yeah. That's how I felt. And they
So I'm
called it
sorry,
historic.
JL.
Like it was such a historic decision. I'm like, man, that shit was
Nah, fuck
whack.
that shit, man.
Like that was whack. And I thought it was like just y'all trying to, act like y'all give a shit when y'all don't.
You
Because you
don't.
could have gave it. You could have gave it to him while he was here, man. I mean, he paid. He
Two
paid for it.
decades ago.
He
Yeah,
paid for it. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
You banned them. But at the same time, look at shit now. You know, you got Ben Roethlisberger, but you got Deshaun Watson looking stupid for being a freak.
yeah, yeah,
You know, this
yeah.
shit been going on for time and time and day. You got P. Diddy in there, but ain't nobody go after Hugh Hefner. You don't think they had no freak offs?
Man, you
You
kidding
don't
me?
think he do? Come on, man. So that shit, fuck them for that.
Yeah. They did Joe. What a shoeless Joe Jackson. They did him the same way, and they reinstated him and shit. It's like you can keep that Major
Yeah,
League. Thanks a
yeah.
lot for
Thank you.
nothing. Hey
Yeah.
man, Deshaun Watson, man, he said, "I ain't playing, bro. I'm not playing with y'all, man. Watch. Don't believe me, just watch." He's been out of that boot for a minute. He's been throwing with Jerry Judy and David Bell. He like, don't believe me, just watch, man. What's your take on this? I said, what? Deshaun Watson ain't
Well,
bullshitting. They say his rehab going well and
mhm,
he's out of the boot and he's throwing, man. He's trying to get back to
mhm.
the get back.
Yep.
Is it gonna be here?
No, I mean, I'm a Deshaun Watson advocate. Besides
For
the
sure.
fact that
Yeah, at times, yeah.
he had a bad luck here. I mean, I'm gonna be
He did.
honest with you,
Shitty.
and I still don't care for the fans that booed him when he got hurt. But Deshaun Watson is trying to sell himself now. Remember, you just got all this money. So not even if you make the Browns team and you play, or you go through the certain period of time of games and get yourself even more stronger, and you come out here and produce to sell yourself for another team. And that might help Cleveland out even better. Or we just narrow it down to thank you. We got Deshaun Watson and Shador. And see where that goes. But I think Deshaun Johnson is just pretty much advertising himself to move on, JL.
Watson. Yeah.
I mean, Deshaun Watson, what I say?
Yeah. Johnson.
Yeah,
It's all good.
Deshaun Watson to, move on. And that's all it is. I mean, from what I'm looking at, Shador already got paid some chump change and he's on the team, but the NFL is not guaranteed, but
I
they
mean, yeah, he did.
guaranteeing
Yeah.
they guaranteeing him. So yeah, Deshaun, showcase. Even if you came and won 2 games for us, I'd be like, okay, yeah, all right. And let
But that's on the account of the Browns not being a good team this year. Like I
you know what
don't
I'm
I don't
saying?
see him getting like I don't see him playing this year unless the wheels completely fall off with every option.
No,
And
J.O.
maybe I'm lowballing him, but you
Yeah.
know, that's the
You
only way I see him playing.
well, see what that's what we talked about on Monday. And see that it's open competition right now. So yet they can have a winning season and just have a play out to maintain. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna stick with Shador or Deshaun, we're gonna let you run the wheels off, promote yourself. We're gonna bring Shador out later, later on. I mean, I just look at it as he's advertising himself. I'm not putting too much into it. The recovery is way too fast and he out there trying to promote himself. That's why he put his shit out on Instagram. He's
Y-
advocating to go to a different team.
Yeah, for sure. I just didn't know like the extent of the second re-injury. Like I know he re-injured it, but I didn't know the extent of it. And
Yeah.
he was in the process of recovery before that happened. So maybe that kind of helped the speedy. Well, I ain't gonna say speedy because he's not 100, but that's helping this process go along. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just know he's there, and
Mhm.
as much as we try to write him off, he's there. So
It's
just
open competition. We already
something to
said
keep
we
an
going
eye.
we already said by week 4 we could be either 0-4 or 1-4. You know what I mean? Or the first 6 games, 2-6. You know what I mean? And make our turnaround. But at this point, my thing is what I'm loving with that organization is doing is everything is open competition. Ain't nobody still picked up who I told y'all to. Nick Chubbs is still chilling. But when it
I mean,
comes to
it looked like
Deshaun,
Chicago is is
okay.
is is like pulling on his jersey though. So
Mhm.
we got to watch that as we get a little bit further along into this off season. But
Yeah, but
Chicago
needless
looking
to
to
say,
be pulling at him. Yeah,
I'm proud of Deshaun. Yeah, go out there and look good. I want you to, prosper. You know what I mean?
yeah, he's all over Instagram. He's
Yeah,
documenting it. So
because you
it's not like
just helped Shador. You just helped Shador because JO's told me and all the other viewers probably what episode 6 or whatever that I don't see us being good for the next 2 seasons. So let it experiment out. We was
yeah, watch
terrible
it
last season.
this season. I
This
think
season, this
yeah, this
season, I'm
season.
not buying too much into it.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
seeing them narrow down out of all the prospects and all the talent that they had. Okay, this is what we're going into. Because then after that, this stadium is being built. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
don't look at it. So yeah, Deshaun, get in. What the fuck we got to lose? You know what I mean? Oh, we won.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
do it again.
Yeah, I
Might be
dig
the
that.
first team in NFL history since we get laughed at about the situation having so many quarterbacks. Let's keep it going, but let's win. You know what I mean? Let's have a
Yeah,
Deshaun, a Shador,
winning solved a
uh,
lot. Yeah.
yeah, and the Flacco winning games. I don't care. Just win.
I mean, and he can also be trade bait, so it's Kenny. You know, I just with all this happening, you just, like everybody else, you just don't know what the fuck is the Brown thinking. Like, I
Yeah,
would love to be a fly on the wall right now to try to figure out
yeah.
like what are y'all thinking going
I
into
think Andrew
OTA?
Berry's thinking with his head. Yeah, I think Andrew
Well,
Berry's thinking.
I know he's thinking like
It's
I did
open
my job.
competition. Yeah, but
I
I would
did my
like to be in there. Yeah.
I did my job. My job is to bring bodies, pieces, talents here. I did that
Well,
here.
that's what I want to see. Like you just said, I would like to be able to fly on the wall with Andrew Berry just to see what's his next move or what's his strategy or what's the purpose behind the things that he's doing. You know what I mean? So I'm
I
just
like the thought about Chris Olave from New Orleans. I mean, a Buckeye, and I thought that would have been nice if they could have pulled some shit like that, like to bring another receiver in, like. And
yeah.
I hate to discredit the receivers. Like I seen something about Jerry Judy, and maybe it was AI motivated or whatnot. I'm not sure, but I can see Jerry Judy feeling like, hey, yo, wait a minute, like
Y'all must
I'm
have
here.
forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my season under my belt.
Mhm.
The only thing we're worried about as a receiver is who's going to throw us the ball.
I think
So take that
Shador.
to accountability.
Yeah. Because Shador, hey, that's one thing we didn't have. Is a quick a quick quarterback. You know what I mean? With pinpoint speed with the ball and the connection with the receiver. So if you want
Yeah,
to make yourself relevant, this man about to bring the money in. He NIL, he about to do this shit here. Niggas gonna be wearing Cleveland Brown fucking Dion's. It's gonna be all kind of shit that you want to look good so he could pick you up too. Hey, keep catching them balls, bro. Hey, no homo, but here you go.
yeah, yeah.
Nigga, Deshaun got 200 and what? I'm about to get 300. You know what I mean? I'm a Cleveland Brown for my rest of my career. But it has to be done. You know what I
And
mean?
to hear Shador speak though, it's funny because The confidence is through the roof, and I definitely appreciate it.
Me too.
Sometimes
Yeah.
though, because I've heard it so many times from so many different quarterbacks
Right.
that I would rather you just kind of
Let it work.
just go. I just yeah,
Ride the
just let it
wave.
flow.
Yeah.
Do your job. Speak as less as possible on the future. Like worry about the here and the now, because I've heard this before, and I hate to discredit you because as a quarterback, as a leader, as a potential franchise changer, you have to
Right.
be that way. But again, with all this extra shit with you, unfortunately, just keep your head in the books, learn the playbook, get stronger, stay healthy, and compete.
Hmm. Right.
Save that save the talk for when it's actually like
After the game and we
yeah,
win.
like you know what I mean when
Yeah. Don't do no
when it's
Jameis Winston shit. Yeah.
relevant. Yeah, don't hype train me up and pump me up and give me chills off a great speech and then drop the ball. And
Yeah.
I want the best for whoever is playing quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, dog. I just want the
I
best.
like it. I like it. And
Golly.
I want to keep Deshaun Watson, Gabriel, and Shador. That's who I want. I want Shador to see how elusive they are, and at times I want Kevin Stefanski to just say, "Hey, Gabriel, we got a package for you. Deshaun Watson, we got a package for you. Shador,
Yeah.
we got a package for you." Why can't we change the game? You could call subs in for basketball, but y'all always want to keep that quarterback position just solid.
Yeah, because
I
that makes
know, but
yeah.
that's where you keep on graduating to having premier and having a franchise quarterback.
You're
I'm
talking
just
about
saying,
doing
JL.
some unprecedented like
I'm talking about,
unprecedented
like I
shit. Like
said, I
you're
want to
doing
fire.
some other shit by that. Like
I wanted Stefanski to get fired, and I told you my top coaches. I want to do some Chip Kelly shit. I want to throw you all the fuck off that you don't know who to motherfucking recruit for
man,
when you
that shit ain't
watch
gonna.
me. I
But
know.
that sounds
I'm
like
just.
college though. That doesn't sound like
Hey,
the league.
bring college has already touched the NFL. So, hey, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
These are
not
my
that much though.
wishes. These are my wishes.
Hey, listen, if I see that shit, I'm gonna lose it, but I'm gonna give your props at the same time.
Now,
But
let
I'm
me
going
ask
to
you
lose it.
this. Moving over to the Cleveland Cavaliers, I seen the report I had texted to you, JL. What do you think about Giannis coming here with Garland and Jared Allen and not Mobley? What's my man name?
Either?
No, no, no. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like the trade, but I just think that Evan has more upside. Like I just I
But
can't
that's why
bend
you
on
get
that.
rid of Evan because he's more
No, no,
profitable for a trade.
but
For us
but
to
you
keep
can
him,
but
yes.
Jared Allen is tradable. Like he's marketable. He can't do it. He can't do it straight up. But you can put Jared Allen in a package to bring Giannis here. I believe Milwaukee would be okay with either or.
I don't know.
So if
I'll be
that's the
more.
case,
Uh,
I would try to move Jared. But I like Giannis here. There goes your dog.
mhm,
There goes your aggression down low.
mhm,
There go your ugly face after like, where's the ugly faces at after a punch? Like when you
mhm,
yam on a motherfucker, like where's your ugly face? Where's your mean demeanor at? And I think he brings all that shit. So I would
mhm,
love to have him here. I said it, either him. I would even take your choice of LeBron, but I would
mhm.
definitely take Giannis before LeBron. But yeah, I like that shit here. Like I don't know
Yeah,
what you do. If it's Mobley, I'll still be okay with it. It's not like I'm gonna be like, fuck, we suck again. It's just gonna be like, damn, I wish you would have kept him. But if this gonna help the team get over this fucking second round hump, then let's
yeah,
do it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I like it too, but I personally don't want to play Giannis to the point of I want it to be a guarantee that this team could work and get him instead of these 3 pointers. That's all I'm saying. I want the
Oh,
team
he
to
ain't
be
shooting.
yeah,
Yeah,
no. Giannis will shoot threes,
man.
but
Once
he
a
ain't gonna shoot right, but he ain't
yeah,
gonna shoot like Mobley.
hell no, he ain't.
And then due to the fact that Mobley is a great shooter and a great forward, that if he's trade bait to get Giannis, I'm with that too.
Yeah,
But Garland, y'all got to know how to take care of Giannis, like Spider. This will be a great opportunity, but I don't want him to come here and we look like we look like Minnesota right now, getting blown out when we get to this round. I mean, with Giannis, I got to see championship. I don't see nothing less.
yeah. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So that
yeah.
was my only take on it. I just don't see nothing less. I don't get them here and we lose in the second round of the playoffs or in the Eastern Conference Finals. No, we supposed to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely changes everything. Um, what do you do with Jerome? Like, you gotta try to figure out a way to make room, or do you let him test the? I mean, he's gonna test the market. Let him test the market. He's a free agent. Um,
Well, I mean, Ty Jerome has did a lot, and I would
it's just
like
that
for
playoff
him.
room just fell apart.
Yeah,
Dog. Like,
and that's where I want him to test the market.
yeah,
Because needless to say, Ty Jerome is going to learn from this. He's doing exactly what you're doing right now while we're talking about it. He's sitting at home like, can't shake this shit. So
yeah.
test the free market, see what's out there. That way you can come there and show your worth. Or you can come back to Cleveland and you do your thing. But you already know where you fucked up here. And, it happens. You're an athlete, you know? So,
It's unfortunate, but it does happen.
it does happen. Test the market. Hey, Giannis put in for a trade. LeBron gonna probably come back. Hey, it may not be no room here, so test the market.
We ain't getting both Giannis and
No,
Brown.
I know one or the other. If we get both, that's automatic.
Yeah, they're gonna be saying some unfair. It's gonna be some conspiracy theories all through the roofs and shit. Like, yeah,
They'll put Rich Paul on trial. What
yeah,
did
for
Clutch
sure.
Sports do?
Yeah, here you did some illegal shit to make this happen. We coming for you. Like, damn, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, again, I'm okay with Giannis here. Again, it just I know that a dog has to get here. Like,
Mhm.
a dog has to be here to. It can't be Mitchell. It can't be 6'2" Mitchell. Like, it has to be a
Yeah,
dog. Like,
yeah.
and I heard Kendrick Perkins, and I don't think it was Kendrick Perkins. It might have been Shannon Cry, but basically saying like, Jared Allen, you're the biggest motherfucker that we had out there.
Hmm.
You gotta nut up, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you gotta, and he just don't do it. And I'm getting that's not him though. That's just
yeah,
unfortunately not him. But
yeah. But his
when you're
job
looking at the,
is his
when you,
job.
when yeah, so you're looking at the
Yeah.
size factor. If you're going to make the move with Evan and take Evan out of the equation and bring Giannis in, like, I I mean, I guess that works. It would just be how Giannis and Allen works together. Because if
Yeah.
nothing
See
else,
what I like
Mobley and Allen
about it.
will go together.
See what I like about it with Giannis and Jared Allen versus Mobley stand here is Jared Allen knows his place, and what I mean by that is he knows he's gonna try to go for the extra rebound. He gonna get his alley oop. He's gonna get this and this and that. Jared Allen's not a Towns. He's not a
Yeah,
Anthony's Town. He's not that type of player. So the problem is the toughness. You know what I mean? So you put the toughness on Giannis and move the finesse to Allen. No, that's where the guards come and play. That's where Spider and them come driving to the rack and pass it off to Giannis and Giannis bang and we back on defense. That the situation is Jared Allen knows his part very well, and Allen had a great year this year. You
I
know what I
mean, he
mean?
did. I mean, he did.
He just, like I said, our toughness in the playoffs didn't roll in their favor. It's like the Cavs thought they was gonna move past Indiana, and it didn't happen. You know, It didn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, a lot of that is shots, man. Like
Hmm.
Indiana made theirs, we didn't.
And
That's
Jared
crazy.
Allen ain't shoot either,
Yeah.
nor fight for a rebound. So Jared Allen got to get some new shoes and turn into a Dennis Rodman if Giannis comes there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you
Yeah.
got them
Fill them
Kyrie's
boys
gotta
up, man.
go. Yeah, them
Put
Kyrie's
them in a trophy
gotta.
case and say he
Yeah,
wore the fuck out of them. But put them up,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Them Kyrie's is over with.
Put them up, man. Hey, look, before we get into these gotta pick ones, I had one more thing to ask though. So I don't know if you saw it. So the NFL is gonna allow the players to participate in the flag football on the Olympics in 2028. And the original flag football team, US team, they kind of salty about it. Like,
Mhm,
y'all ain't do nothing to help build this sport.
mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
y'all be supporting it with the youth and everything like that, but y'all can't just come in here and just think you're gonna just take a spot because of your name.
Right.
And I looked at it two ways. I looked at it like I feel you, but I also feel like compete. I hear what you're saying. I get it. It's fucked up, but compete. Like, because
No.
this, I mean, this is the Olympics, and um, unfortunately, you don't really have any say so. And this is the quarterback of the U.S. Flag team. You know what I mean? What's the guy's name? I'm trying to shout him out. Darrell Dorset. He was like, I think it's kind of disrespectful that
Yeah.
they just want to come in here and I agree with that to a certain extent. Like I do. Like, but I also feel like, well, you can't stop it. So as much as you wanted to say your piece, I appreciate you for saying your piece. Now you gotta get in the gym. There's competition. And the upside that I feel that you should have is that they don't know they don't know the rules really of flag football. So you got that working for you. So it's gonna be a lot of catching up and a lot of things that NFL players are gonna have to figure out. I mean, it's not like rocket science, but it's still different. And y'all have that going for you. I know how it works. You know what happens. So like compete. But yeah, I do think it's kind of messed up that the NFL players just get to walk in, but this is United States of America. Like they do what they want. So you gotta just deal. So I don't know. What's your take on that, man? How you feel about that?
Well, my ear pods went out, but my take on it is, if you could hear me a little better, I'm gonna talk toward the phone. Is I think is true. They haven't did anything to this. Like the thing that helped the NBA Olympic team is the fact that they was grabbing overseas players and bringing them to the NBA.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Now, if we could bring some offensive linemen or some tailbacks or receivers over there, yeah, we should let our opportunity of the people that's already on that squad go ahead and do that, and then merge, some one NFL receiver,
yeah.
because all of them ain't gonna want to do it. You know what I mean? Just
Sure,
because
yeah.
of the fact,
I get injured.
So
You
I
get
just
injured doing
feel
this
like,
shit.
me personally, before you get in these gotta pick ones, I think they should step out of it. The NFL should step out of it until they go out there and recruit it, and then go ahead and get these people that's already been on this team an opportunity to showcase who they are.
That's what's up. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
jump back on there.
that's what's up. Okay. So yeah, I mean that's what's up. I just I agree with both sides. I think again this is the NFL and they're bullies just like America is. So NFL is going to bully their way into any situation, just like I'm not going to say the NBA players bully themselves into the situation because we actually brought them in. We felt like we can't compete unless we start bringing in some better players, and not to knock any of the former Olympians that represented America, but you know they felt like in basketball we had to bring in some heat. So NFL is going to do the same thing. That's just how it goes. But you
Yeah,
know,
I get it.
thoughts and prayers out to the guy. I hope he's able to put that shit behind him and just compete. I hope the NFL does as much as they do want to get involved, kind of don't get involved, like kind of be cheerleaders, so to speak, and like I guess secondary options. because again, I don't see a lot of people playing either. Like you can
Yeah,
get hurt playing that shit. You can tear your
yeah,
shit up playing
yeah,
that. Shit. I mean, but you do want everybody wants a gold medal. Shit, I want one, so
yeah. Yeah.
I get that too.
So
You know what I mean?
let the XFL players start drafting XFL players, start integrating linemen, so yet you could get linemen from overseas. That's all I was saying. Is, you know what I mean? Make it where it's like how the NBA has did it. Because like me and JL said, the NBA ain't really hanging on if it wasn't for the foreign players. You got Giannis, you got Luca, you got the kid right now that plays for the Thunder that's from Canada. You got these kids from other places.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, if you're going to expand it there. And I think that's what the NFL is trying to do because they're thinking about making teams overseas to join the NFL,
Yeah,
where it'd be normal for us watching a 9 o'clock game and your team over there and they over here. And you know what I mean? So,
not just
I
for
don't
us,
know.
but for the players. Like shit, that's
Right,
gonna be hard
right,
to do.
right, right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we're gonna get into this. Got to pick one because you didn't hit the dead man's curb on me. So we're gonna try to get through these joints, man. Can you hear me?
yeah, I'm with you, brother.
That's a bet. Let's get into these. Got to pick ones, man. Hey, hey, Snoop Dogg or Ice Cube?
I'm gonna only say Snoop just because he ran with No Limit, and that was during one of the eras that I lived.
Yeah,
But Lethal Injection and all the Cube stuff, come on, man. Cube was back to
yeah,
back to back. You know what I mean? Like I
yeah.
told everybody, Snoop fell off after the Doggy Style. Everybody #1 album hit, but that second one until he got with No Limit, that's when it changed, and Snoop went a whole another route in life,
Big
music
dog.
wise and stature. So
Yeah, yeah. Business wise and everything.
yeah,
Yeah, had to
everything.
be put them
So
together.
yeah, I'm going
Yeah,
with Snoop. Yeah.
that's what's up. Yeah. This was a tough one for me. But I went with Q because of the back to back to back and the longevity and the sustained success that he's had. He's built a bigger brand and everything. And
Yeah,
yeah, I definitely went Q because of that. But
yeah,
Snoop was right there. So
yeah, yeah.
that's what's up. Yeah. Oh, on to the next one. Hey, hey. All right, man. You got to pick your best kick returner. You going Devin Hester or Josh Cribbs?
That's a no-brainer. I'm going with Josh Cribbs. I'm sorry. Josh
Yeah,
Cribbs was a linebacker, a quarterback, whatever you know what I mean, you wanted him to be. He looked forward to special teams.
yeah, he did. He was a
Yeah,
special
I
team
mean, look,
specialist.
hey, he used to no disrespect, but he used to fuck niggas up defensively too. Don't
Yeah,
get
he
Josh
used to be
Cribbs
fucked up
twisted.
too.
Yeah,
He'd have been knocked out several
yeah,
times as well.
yeah. Concussions got Josh Cribbs out the league.
Yeah, he was
That's
getting
all.
knocked out. He was funny. He was
Yeah,
running full speed ahead
full
to the
speed.
wall. Like, yeah, he
Yeah,
had no other gear, dog.
yeah,
And I'm going with Josh Cribbs as well, not just because of the homer factor, but the fact that he was a quarterback and transitioned into a Swiss Army knife in the league. And so
yeah,
did Devin Hester. Don't get me
yeah,
wrong, Devin Hester is
yeah.
nice. I'm just guess I'm being a homer with this one, so I'm definitely going Josh Cribbs as well, man. Definitely.
Which one is you doing? You said you're not, but you are. I'm not. I'm just going off a period. I ain't
No,
going
I'm
off of
going,
the
I'm
fact that
going, I'm going Josh Cribbs. Just,
yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's I said not because I'm a homer, just because of the fact that he was such a Swiss Army knife here, and he did it at a high level, whatever they asked him to do. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
definitely going Josh Cribbs. Yeah. Oh, on to the next one. Hey, hey, Eve or the Brat?
Brat for me.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
brat for me. I mean, E brought a different flag to it. Like I ain't knocking her, but you ain't touching. That's like Queen Princess to me. Like no, you're not touching her. Like get out of here.
Yeah, the
The
Brat said
brat
she got
made.
some new shit coming out soon too.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want
Right.
to hear it. I want
I
to
I do. I'm interested. Like I like
nigga.
my old rap. like I'm not gonna say all rappers, but when rappers that I listened to growing up decide to drop another one. Shit, Slick Rick dropping a whole album, movie, digital CD, like and I can't wait to hear it. Like it's
Well, let me
crazy.
tell you this. Let me tell you this. You said if we could do it all over again. I'm gonna tell you this. For the 93 or whatever that song came out, I want to say 95 the latest. It used to be a TV show called The Box that you had to get your TV scrambled to.
Mhm.
Funkdafied was played on that bitch every hour on the hour.
Every
So yeah, if we had
period.
Instagram or we had this
Yeah.
or we had that back then, it would
Couldn't
have been
avoid
over.
it. Yeah.
Eve was out in '99.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, that's all you heard.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So Eve was out in '99 and all that when the box was still on. But ain't nobody broke no records like motherfucking Brett did with that song Funkdafied on there. That's
Yeah.
when you had to
Yeah.
call in
Yeah.
and request for them to play
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. She
yeah,
does that. Yeah.
yeah, that's why I got the Brett. That whole album and then that song that she got being a homer with Crazy Bone. That
Oh
smoke
yeah.
song, yeah. Come
Yeah.
on now,
Yeah.
like don't play with me.
Yeah.
Brett got that.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Eve
Yeah.
was
I'm
just
going to
with a
Brad
bunch
too.
of
Yeah.
Rough Riders. You know what I
Right.
mean?
She was
So
just
yeah,
yeah, but she had flow too though. But yeah.
yeah. I ain't
I'm
knocking
definitely
it.
going with Brad. Yeah. That's
Brett
what's
for me.
up. Yes, sir. On to the next one. My last one. Nope. Got a couple of them. Hey. Hey. Get Rich or Die Trying or 8 Mile.
Neither one, but
Yeah.
if I since I ain't did nothing white in a
That
while,
is insane.
besides hanging with my daughter and she's mixed, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to 8 Mile for the white people. God, like neither one, but they'll move me.
That's funny. I mean, I'm going Get Rich or Die Trying
Yeah,
because
okay.
if we're trying to paint a picture a little bit of like who you were, I think that movie portrayed 50 a little bit better
Hey, yo,
than
they both showed their life.
I. That's what I'm saying. But like for me,
Okay,
the
I
only
get what
thing
you're
that
saying.
was like really relevant to me was like
Yeah,
the rapping part. Like it,
yeah,
like the storyline didn't really grab me like Get Rich or Die Trying did. As far as like,
I
I know
feel
you
it.
was a rapper, you battle
Right.
rapped and you battled at a shelter, yeah. But like
Yeah,
the rest
yeah,
of that shit just I don't know. So
yeah.
it's what it is. You know what I mean?
8 Mile.
Last one for me. Hey, last one in the music world. R&B. Donnell Jones or Case.
Donnell Jones for me.
Yeah,
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 Donnell. Yeah, it's
that's
a little
crazy.
bit
Like,
different. Yeah,
yeah, he
yeah,
hit a little bit different.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Case to
can't have
have
to
you.
do it.
Yeah, Case will make you think you're gonna grab a bitch that's out of your league. Like
For
his
sure.
songs was more. I got
Maybe
Tyrese
I can
over
find
Case.
you.
Yeah, no, come on, man. Like he was wishing
I
upon a star.
missing
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was the case. Yeah, so
Yeah. But yeah,
yeah,
Donnell was a smooth talking nigga. Like he'll tell you how to get a bitch, he'll tell you how to leave a bitch, he'll tell you how to make a
yeah,
bitch want you, he'll make you
yeah,
feel I mean, he had
yeah,
all type of dynamics with him. So yeah, I'm definitely
yeah.
going with
Yeah,
Donnell
he
Jones.
did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. That's what's
Yeah,
up. But yeah, that
yeah,
was another edition of Gotta Pick One, man. And if you're watching this, man, even if you watch it after the fact, leave your answers, man. Go
yeah.
ahead. Well, EP, man, as always,
Yes,
another
sir.
one, dude. As we always say, without y'all, we're nothing.
Nothing.
Um, thank y'all so much for tuning in, for watching, for commenting, for subscribing. For those who have subscribed, like it, share it, leave your comments, man. We ain't doing nothing but getting better, stronger, smarter, wiser. being able to kind of format shows a little bit better. That's what we're working on, and trying to get you ladies involved. So we have some things for you all, and we're going to continue to sprinkle that in. Interviews are coming, man. We're going to be like me and EP talked offline before, kind of highlighting Cleveland.
Yeah.
Small businesses, local artists, um, singing poetry, spoken word. We're just gonna try to open this thing up, man, so that
Mhm.
we continue to bring the best possible content to y'all because we are one of the best fucking podcasters out here. God damn it! And I
Hey,
said it.
man.
Yeah, I said it.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
I said it.
I felt like I was on Drink Champs when you did that, brother. I was like,
Yeah, God damn it.
yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, look, continue to show the love, and I swear to God, we're gonna show it to y'all right back. And yeah, that's what I got to say. You got anything to say before we got here, big dog?
Yeah, it's only one thing. Hey, it's more than one thing, but love wins, man. I'm out.
For sure. For sure. Well, this is the JL Show Unedited. I'm your boy JL. That's your boy EP. Another one, man. Thank y'all so much. We are on live every Monday and Friday, 6 p.m. on YouTube, on Facebook, on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram, man. That's where you can find me. All of them at the Jail Show, one word, unedited, Twitch, one word, Jail Show Unedited. Now that show.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors, like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics, from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen
as
to
always.
the JO Show.
And then look, and then that shoulder. Hey, look, your shoulders don't roll when you see this. Your shoulders don't roll when you hear this. You are a
You a
hater.
hater.
Look at hey, it's the hate hair. That's what you are, man. EP, man, I appreciate you as always, big dog, man. Another one.
And another one.
We out.